Brr. Help support our channel grow by liking our video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us at WikiComics616 across all social media. And now, onto the video. But you better beware, you're gonna get a scare.
Greetings, Earthlings. We have such sights to show you, such as our first new release this week from Boom Studios. It's the House of Slaughter. Discover the inner workings of the House of Slaughter in this new horror series, exploring the secret origins of the order that forged Erica Slaughter into the monster hunter she is today. You know Aaron Slaughter, but before he donned the black mask, Aaron was a teenager training with the House of Slaughter. Surviving within the school is tough enough, but it gets even more complicated when Aaron falls for a mysterious boy destined to be his competition. Dive deep into the world of Something is Killing the Children in this first story arc that is guaranteed to send shivers down your spine.
Boo! Up next from Dark Horse Comics, we have Hellboy, the Silver Lantern Club. In this debut issue, Hellboy learns about the mysteries of an exorcism gone wrong, and more when his occult investigator relatives reveal secretive and perilous adventures of one of the Hellboy universe's most mysterious societies. Silver Lantern Club member Simon Brutterhone relates a tale from the dawn of radio in which Sir Edward Grey and Saria Jewel go toe-to-toe with technology.
Bah! And now with DC Comics, we have Aquaman Green Arrow, Deep Target. The shadowy organization known as Scorpio has resurfaced, and is larger than before. While looting the past for artifacts and treasure, they have somehow altered the timeline, and only Aquaman and the Green Arrow can fix it. Celebrating the 80th anniversaries of Aquaman and Green Arrow, this high-octane story takes the unlikely pair from the depths of Atlantis to the surface world and beyond.
Continuing with DC Comics, we have Batman Fortnite, a very special one-shot. Directly from the best-selling, groundbreaking Batman Fortnite 0-point miniseries comes an oversized one-shot that brings the action from the island to Gotham City. If you thought the Batman Fortnite saga was over, think again. It only gets bigger from here. And yeah, this issue includes a bonus digital code for an outfit in the Fortnite game itself.
Staying with Batman over at DC Comics, we have Batman The Long Halloween Special. You thought you knew the whole story of Batman The Long Halloween. Now, Legendary creators Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale return to Gotham City to reveal that no secret remains buried forever. Join us for the return of Batman and the mystery that could destroy Batman, Commissioner Gordon, Two-Face, and, well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Up next from DC Comics, we have DC vs. Vampires. DC vs. Vampires is a special standalone 12-issue maxi-series that will pit the Justice League against a secret army of vampires, leaving our heroes unsure who they can trust.
And now for something even more scarier from DC Comics. We have Refrigerator Full of Heads. For a year now, the mysterious axe that unleashed pandemonium during the hurricane of '83 has waited at the bottom of the bay, but nothing that powerful stays buried. Brody Island has new visitors, and a new sheriff in town too, not to mention a dangerous great white shark spotted in its waters. And when a vacationing couple, Calvin Berger and Arlene Fields, find themselves on the wrong side of Brody's unsavory elements, their beach combing will turn up something a lot sharper than sea glass.
And now the last new release from DC Comics this week, Task Force Z. On A-Day, hundreds of Gotham City's most dangerous and deranged criminals were left dead after an attack on Arkham Asylum, and now they're getting a second chance at life. A mysterious benefactor is bringing together a new task force and has recruited the only person who can lead them, someone who knows what it's like to have come back from a brutal death, the Red Hood. Now, Jason Todd has to unravel the mystery surrounding this team of the recently deceased, while leading a lineup of some of Gotham City's worst criminals who've ever lived. Bane, Man-Bat, the Arkham Knight, Sundowner, Mr. Bloom.
And now moving on to Image Comics. Our first new release is Ant. Eric Larson takes on a whole new wall crawler. Ant's epic adventure kicks off with this all-new origin issue.
Staying with Image Comics, we have Gunslinger Spawn, introducing the launch of the second new monthly title spinning out of the Spawn universe, with one of the most popular characters in the entire Spawn mythology. This book contains 3 separate gunslinger stories, each taking a look at his journey through time, from the wild, wild west to the 21st century. Will his 200-year-old past come back to haunt him as he navigates the strange world of 2021? Get ready for the past and present to collide in this new ongoing title.
And now something from Image Comics to really give you nightmares. Nita Hawk's Nightmare Blog. From the universe of the Eisner-nominated Philadelphia comes a terrifying new tying series. Jimmy Stangster might have left Maryland for the vampire-infested city of Philadelphia, but there is still untold evil lurking in the streets of Baltimore. The demon Coulson has surfaced from the underworld to possess a once wronged man, and his vengeance will come at the cost of humanity's despair. But Jimmy's former lover, Nita Hawes, a woman with demons of her own, has begun a quest to root the evil out of her city. Guided by the ghost of her dead brother, she must come to terms with her own past, lest she join her brother in a state worse than death.
And now moving on to Marvel Comics with their first new release this week, Darkhold Blade. Are you fanged or are you food? The world is divided into humans and vampires, and Blade, the one who works between them both and kills with equal impunity. After reading from the cursed Darkhold, Blade and a collection of other heroes were meant to enter Chthon's dimension and stop the ancient god from destroying the multiverse. But reading from the book has changed all of their lives and histories, and for Blade, the consequences are far-reaching. Vampires rule the world, but there are some heroes left, and Blade is not as omnipotent as he thinks.
And for our final new release this week from Marvel Comics, we have Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters, IG-88. No one can defeat IG-88. IG-88 is an advanced assassin droid designed for death, destruction, and mayhem. Its weapon systems are unparalleled, its design flawless. Yet the galaxy's most sinister droid bounty hunter can still fail. What motivates IG-88's resurrection time and time again? Is it programming or something more? Can IG-88 find a strategy to overcome its old foe Boba Fett? This tie-in about the criminal underworld's most notorious hunters and scoundrels are told by Star Wars' best writers and illustrators in the galaxy. Well, Earthlets, that's quite a scary collection of new releases, wouldn't you say? And with that, myself and Gatekeeper wish you a very happy Halloween, and until next time...